Fuck you, sir. I promise you.
You better fucking stop.
You're gonna pull your taser for what?
Yes.
For
Go
what?
away.
No, you don't scare me or intimidate.
You're interfering with our discussion with him.
I dare you to shoot me.
Okay.
Talk if I want.
You're
if you want to be interference,
with
I'm going to tell you what I told them. Interference is an obstruction. Don't put your hands on me.
Okay, you guys are both detained. Put your arms behind your back.
For what crime?
For our investigation.
What crime?
For our investigation.
You're gonna get a fucking lawsuit. You know that?
This guy might match the description of the suspect. This guy doesn't.
Oh, what do you know? What do you know? Maybe you should have did your fucking little thing, buddy.
Okay. And right now.
And G. Ming.
Yep.
Do you mind if I ask your gentlemen's names?
I go by Billy.
Billy? Is that your name on your ID?
No, it's my undercover name.
Undercover name, like mentioned.
In America, where freedom and power constantly collide, there's a fine line between enforcing the law and abusing authority. Today, we witness a fiery standoff between citizens defending their rights and public servants who seem to forget they work for the people. What begins as a dispute over property codes escalates quickly when tensions boil over and a taser gets pulled in a desperate move. But was it justified, or just another shameful display of cowardice? Stay tuned as this intense encounter unfolds, raising questions about accountability, power, and the spirit of resistance.
Title 42.
Title 42, and it says that you can't have a camper plugged in on your property that you've paid taxes on for 44 years.
You're correct. That's exactly what it is.
Is it really? Yeah. And there's nothing better to do around here when somebody's trying to improve their property? It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
We don't look for violations, but we do respond to complaints. And we get a complaint, then we have to bring it into compliance.
And what was your name again?
My name's Tim Cartner. I'm working in the wind department.
Okay.
I'm the supervisor.
The supervisor? And do you have an ID number or no?
No.
No?
Got a card? Got an ID?
Yeah, I can show you my ID.
Oh, cool.
So I have just a couple followers, and you know, I'm gonna do a story on this if it doesn't turn out the way that I want it to. And they're where's your office located?
175 East 2nd Street on the 4th floor.
4th floor. So what would you recommend? Just unplugging it?
Can't be hooked up to any utilities.
It hasn't been. I mean, if you look in, I haven't even. I had intended on putting a plug.
You're asking me what's required.
Right.
I'm advising you what's required.
Okay, so unplug it. I mean, not unplug it. Pull the cord out. And that's it. And were you on the property without permission?
I have permission, sir.
From who?
The state of Oklahoma.
The state gives you permission to on private property?
Yes.
Okay, I'll check that out.
Yeah, we can walk anywhere in open curtilage that a mailman would go, a delivery person.
Sure. Okay.
Anywhere like that.
All right.
Have you got access to your backyard?
Maybe. For what?
On the same ordinance, if you have access to your backyard, this is supposed to be in the backyard on an all-weather surface. The only time it's allowed on the driveway is when there is not access to the backyard.
Okay. All right. I'll check that out. But yeah, there's no access. There's an opening where the fence is down, if that's what you're talking about, but that's going back up. Like I said, that fence, when I rebuild it, is going to go back up, and there will be no way. And I can put it back up today.
But
there would be no way.
That wouldn't remove your access. In other words,
oh, sure. When the gate's up, there's just a little 2-foot.
I'm telling you what again, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just
Yeah.
telling you what the law requires. You do have access to your backyard. In other words, from the property line to the house, there's access to go back there.
But if a gate's up that doesn't allow for the room, no?
Doesn't negate that.
With all due respect, since he's the property owner and you're an employee or whatever to him, we're going to go ahead and communicate with him going forward because he's the one that we have the violation with. So
Well, if no due disrespect, but you're a public servant.
Okay,
And
I
if somebody
understand
from
that.
the public wants to ask
we've
a question,
answered your questions,
no,
but
you
right
haven't.
now,
I'm not done yet.
We need to speak
Yeah.
with him.
Okay. Well, talk to him. I'm listening.
he's the
But if I
property
say something, you're going to answer me.
Okay, let's go over here and talk about this. Okay.
What are we talking about? My backyard.
You want to get the PD started?
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. 714 dispatch.
What's the backyard?
The way the law is written, if you have access, like you've got enough width to get your RV back there, it's supposed to be in your
So
backyard.
I will give you
on
these.
all-weather parking
These are a copy of the
Thank you.
notices that were
Appreciate
served.
it.
The ordinances are on the back there. You're also free to Google them.
Oh, of
They're
course.
freely available.
That's required by law.
To put a slab if you own a crate. That slab doesn't.
I have many followers, but I have a couple. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You want to look at the trailer now and show me?
No, I don't need to look in it because it's illegal.
So what would you like to happen? Just take it off the property?
It's got to be unplugged from utilities, and it's got to be on a all-weather parking surface in the backyard.
What's the title of that?
Title 42.
Title 42. It's all Title 42. Okay.
Yep. And
I got a copy. I got a copy. Thank you.
I handed a copy of the notice.
We'll look at it.
so
There's
that
the
we
ordinance
can
right there.
Research it.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess we'll move it today.
So
We'll
we
figure it
can't-
out.
we can't
Well,
do it today.
yeah. I mean, next few days, whatever. Do we have a time limit? I mean, do we have a few days or?
When is
18th.
18th?
With his pro compliance date
Then
for the property.
you're past your
Okay.
compliance.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys have any compassion or if you're even human. His brother just passed away, and we were on vacation for a week and stopped the mail, so we didn't get that letter. And this just happened Saturday night, but we came back into town. He got the mail, and he just saw it, and that's when he called you guys.
He doesn't have a zoning yet. He didn't get
Yeah, he
a
doesn't have
zoning
his own yet.
violation.
It's
He's got a
property
property
maintenance.
maintenance.
Okay. Well,
So-
issue him a zoning notice, and we'll give you 2 weeks. 10
That'll work. Okay. Do that and skedaddle. And hopefully you guys don't come back harassing people. 44 years. That's older than you are. He's been paying taxes on this to deal with this.
There's some other stuff back there in the backyard that'll also need to be addressed.
What, the fence that was torn down? Yes.
714.
Yeah.
If you'll come over here, I'll point it out to you. We don't even have to walk back there. I'll point it out to you. 10-4, thank you. So while yes, the fence would be something that we would normally
Harass people about?
we don't harass anybody. We respond to complaints, just like the police.
So who complained?
There's some stuff back there by the tree. I'm not sure what that white thing is, and the cooler is considered is that an electric cooler or just an ice-filled cooler?
Ice-filled.
Just
No
an ice-filled
electricity,
cooler?
yeah.
Okay. So all of that stuff
Can't be in the yard either.
It can't be in the yard. It needs to be in a garage. I mean, here I want you to think about it like this, okay? If you were to file a complaint against your neighbor and we responded to them, would it be harassing them if you filed the complaint?
It'd be pretty pathetic if I complained about somebody that's paying their taxes and not getting
I
their
understand
ways.
that, but what if your neighbor
And beautifying the home and the property. That's what don't make sense to me.
That one did for 3 months.
We've already spent $35,000 on the house and expect to spend about 70 more.
I'm just saying, we're not harassing anybody. We're out here trying to enforce the ordinance.
Well, you might not see it as harassment, but it definitely is.
Regardless, the stuff that's out there in the yard, the cooler, whatever that white tarp is, and the 2 things by the tree, that chair sitting over there, that's all considered either trash.
If you could put that on the notice, we'll take care of that too. Fair enough?
We'll make sure you get a notice for that too.
Thank you.
The fence pieces we can consider construction material. Like there's an office chair sitting over there. All of that's considered outside storage.
You don't want your beautiful face on. You don't have First Amendment. I'm not First Amendment, sweetheart.
You have your right to record.
Record. I can do it right here.
Back.
No?
Okay. Yes, you have a need to
So
know.
at this point, we're conducting an inspection
Absolutely.
on the property.
Okay.
Okay, and you're interfering with that.
Interference
I'm not
is
gonna stop you from recording.
interference
I
is
just need you to
a
step away
physical
from me.
thing. This
Okay.
isn't physical.
Step away.
I know the law very well. Very well.
Excuse me.
What?
Step away from my truck.
I'm checking the tires.
No,
These
sir.
are our
No,
tires.
they are not.
Yeah, they are. Are you crazy?
Step away
Come
from
on, man.
You're not going to kick anybody's vehicle.
I'm checking the tires.
You need to step away from the vehicle.
Or what?
The tires are fine.
Or what? I know. I can check whatever.
You get the PD?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. The PD. What is that supposed to scare me? They're gonna tell you the same thing. They ain't gonna. I've hit their tires before. What are you talking about? I checked the tires. This is what I do.
Okay, well, I'm glad for you, man. It's your right to record.
Right, I know.
Your right to
If
kick city
it's
property.
listen, I can check the tires.
No, you cannot.
I can.
No, you cannot.
What are you gonna
Please remove
do?
your feet
What are you
from my
gonna do?
vehicle,
No, I
sir.
don't have to.
Okay.
It's not your vehicle. We pay for it.
Okay.
What's
well, that
wrong
doesn't
with
mean
you?
You can kick it. It's city
It's
property. You
listen,
can't be
man. I
kicking
can check
on
the
stuff.
tires
No,
as
no,
much
sir.
as I want.
No, sir,
Yes,
you
I
cannot.
can sit
No,
on
sir,
it.
you cannot.
You're misinformed.
He wants you to snitch on whoever truck that is.
Man, I ain't no snitch. You go figure it out yourself. I ain't helping,
He's
man.
just trying
What,
to be
what's
friendly. He wants us to snitch on
Yeah. Yeah, you want me to tell? Will you leave me alone if I tell you whose truck that is? Come on, man.
Ask a basic question. I'm not looking for an argument.
I'm not looking for an argument either, man. Hey, when the cops come here, I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, see what they do.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Yeah,
But
it's our truck, bro.
Okay.
What the hell's wrong with you?
go ahead and step away from
Hey,
me.
don't
if you
tell me
mind.
what to do. You're not my boss, bro. Do you think you're my boss?
No, sir. I
Do you
not.
think because you guys
I
work
think
for
that
the
I have a
city?
right to my personal space, and you keep getting. in it.
Listen,
was
I am
gonna
not in
get
your
my
personal space, bro.
Okay.
You came here. I didn't come to you.
All right.
What's the matter? You don't want people to see your beautiful face? We need some mighty protection.
What?
We need some mighty protection.
For what?
I don't know.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
I'm Officer Bigelow. My badge number is 2185. Why are you kicking their vehicles? What are you doing?
I'm just checking the tires, man.
Why?
Why not? Is that against the law?
Well, why
It's
would-
not. It's because they're our tires. I'm just checking
They're
them.
your tires?
Yeah, we pay for them.
Okay.
Don't be misinformed. And if you want to create an argument or a problem, call your supervisor.
Okay. So, what do,
There's no problem. They're writing us a citation and they're getting the hell on. You didn't answer my question, sir. What's your name and badge number?
I already told you my name and badge.
I didn't hear it. Can you tell me again?
Yeah, I'm Officer Bigelow. It's 2185.
2185. Thank you, Mr. Bigelow. Now, do you understand that I can do that to the tires?
We're having
A simple yes or no. I'm talking to them.
Go away.
That I won't do. And you can't make me. I promise you.
Stop talking. We're talking.
I promise you can't make me stop talking. I'll talk if I want. If you want to be interference,
interfering with
I'm
our
going to tell you what I told them. Interference is an obstruction. Don't put your hands on me. I promise
You
you.
better fucking stop.
You're going to pull your taser for what?
Yes.
For
Go
what?
away.
No, you don't
You
scare
are
me or
obstructing.
intimidate.
You're interfering
Listen,
with our discussion with him.
I dare you to shoot me.
Okay. You are interfering with our discussion.
Interference
with him right
is
now,
a
so
physical
stop.
thing. Am I being physical? Yeah, that's right. Put it back up, bitch. Yeah. What? Put it back up, bitch. You're being like a bitch, bro. You don't come here with authority and act like you can do something when we're not doing anything.
All right. What do we need to
There
do?
you go.
We're issuing him some notices.
And that's it.
Go ahead. Issue the
Yeah, you're right. And get on. Like I said, we don't need you.
Okay.
I just need
Kick
for him to
rocks.
stay out of the way while
Ain't no problem.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah. Keep me out of the way. Tell me to shut up
Okay,
again.
Do you have some ID?
No.
Okay. Where is your ID? Where's home? Is it that house over there?
No, it's not. It's really none of your business, man. Just write the citation and we'll
You
44
don't have any
years.
ID?
And we're making it look pretty.
What is your name?
P 108
What is your name?
46654.
What is that?
William D.
That was his driver's license number, idiot. And here's another thing, too.
William D. What?
Ask me for my name. Ask me for my name.
Kendrick.
William Kendrick?
I've said it 3 times.
Okay.
Kendrick.
Name and badge number.
Mendenhall 2054.
Thank you, ma'am. Name it.
6306.
What is your name?
Buck.
Buck. Thank you.
Money's worth today.
What's
Yeah.
your date of birth?
7350.
Hey, ask me for mine, asshole.
What is your name?
Nothing you can do. Learn the law, bro. Fucking idiot. And if I want to put my foot on the tires to test them, I can, right? Yes.
Oh, you don't?
Yeah, it's not against the law. Trust me, I know the law, bro. Yeah, I do. I promise you. Yeah. Do you know the law? Okay. What's the first? I would love to know this. Every officer that I encounter on my channel, I ask, just simple conversation. Do you know the First Amendment? Can you recite it? What is it?
We're not going to engage with it.
It's very important, though. It's very important. This is the divide we're trying to bridge. People just like me. I don't like this shit. But one thing about it, you're not intimidating me by telling me that you're going to call the police. Go ahead, call them. Because they're going to, what I tell you, I'll put my foot on their tire too. Thank you, Buck, for being quiet. Appreciate it. Don't worry, I talk to every one of you guys like this. Your sergeants, your lieutenants. You know why? Because it's an authority thing. You don't have authority over me. I'm another human just like you, right? When I'm not committing a crime? Would you like to arrest me? No. Okay, good. I've warned people before that they're going to get flooded with calls about. But I mean, you're doing okay. She's doing okay, with the exception of don't talk to the public. That was weird. You're allowed to talk to me all you want, man. And it would have been really great. Hundreds of thousands of people would have applauded you if you would have recited the First Amendment, because not many can, and you swore oath to it. I wish she wouldn't have told you not to say it, because it's important to America, right? The way it is now, huh? In this day and age, right?
Sir, you need to step back from his vehicle.
I do?
Yes.
What law is that? If you tell me the law, I'd be more than happy to. Guess what? There's no law. Supreme Court has ruled on this, and I can recite that too if you want.
When it comes to the point, if you're obstructing...
Obstruction is a physical thing. I wish you guys would shut the fuck up about obstruction. It's a physical thing.
It obstructs by...
You got to be physical.
No, you don't.
Okay, well, by making noise? Okay, I'll keep my voice down then. How's that? I don't think you're right on that either. Obstruct by noise? Like an air horn or something? Train horn? Create your own privacy in public. I love it. Great job. That's absolutely 100% the way you do it. At least you didn't tell me not to do it. You know, that idiot pulled the taser out a minute ago, like he was intimidating me. I'm asking you a question. I'm having a conversation. Are you not talking?
I'm telling you to step back.
How far? Tell me how far.
Right there's good.
Thank you.
I don't know what the relationship is.
I'm his security. That's my relationship. I'm the one over here trying to fight the crime. Where were you guys when it got broke into and all our stuff got taken? Buck, if you were to hear, you'd have stopped them, wouldn't you? I think you would have. If I was here, I would have stopped them. Promise you that. You guys, this is the Tulsa Police Department. Northeast Tulsa. Strength through... So did you think I'd be scared when you called the police? And that wouldn't check my tires? This guy pulled the taser. He thought he was badass, huh? Without that taser, without that gun, without that badge, guess what you are, sir? Coward. You're a coward. Without that badge and gun, I bet you wouldn't come try to talk to me that way.
Get that phone from the government.
This phone? $2,200, sir. S22 Ultra, 5K. Best camera on the market. You'll see. You'll see. I promise you. I don't make promises lightly. They'll be calling to tell you about it. Just read the comments. Be honest, it's not really you, it's more him and her, huh? But you're the supervisor, you're the one that said call the police. What did you think that this was
You're in my space, you need to back up.
Please don't touch me.
Don't touch
that
me.
Wouldn't be good. I'm not planning on touching you.
Not ready?
Yeah, good. Thank you. Here comes your safety. That's your security over there, ain't it? For you guys just to do whatever the hell you want to do. Hey, I know you're going to take off soon. I just wanted to give you a big fuck you. Fuck you, sir. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, one day you might need my help. I promise I won't.
Why would I think?
I know. I'm just saying.
Why would you think that I would ever think that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just an assumption. Am I wrong?
Well, I mean...
Tell me what you're thinking.
In what context would I need your help, right? Why would you think that there's any context that I would need your help?
That's not what I said. I said I know you're thinking that I will probably need your help someday.
Oh, okay.
But I take care of my own problems.
Good for you.
Yeah, that's how America should be, right?
Okay. I mean, you don't appear to be doing any such thing now.
Well, I mean,
I'm glad that you do.
If you would like to have a civil conversation, I'd go into it with you.
I don't.
That's the problem.
I don't have any sense that there's anything interesting I would like to talk to you about.
Okay. Fair enough. Did you think that taser was going to scare me? When you pulled it out and made that noise?
I'd hope that you might just stop.
Dude, you're a bitch. Shut the fuck up, man. You're right. There's nothing I want to hear from you. You're a bitch and a coward. And I wish that you would do that someday to me. I promise you, I wish you would. Cowards pull their taser, bro.
What's your relationship to this fellow?
It's none of your cock-sucking mouth business. How about that? I don't answer questions. Especially to tyrants, dude. And you're a tyrant. Why don't you be more like Buck over there? Shutting the fuck up. I bet you got a bigger pussy than this twat. Done. Peace. Kick rocks. Boom. Gone. Don't hit a tree on the way down the road. On that nice car. Hey, can I touch your tires? Huh? Tell them. Kick rocks, bitches. I'll be up there. Every one of you last son of a bitches. And I'll probably be down there too. Hey, you should stop chewing. You're going to get mouth cancer. Ah! You ran over my foot. No, the police are just bitches.
Let this be a wake-up call for every American. When those in power resort to threats and intimidation to silence lawful dissent, it is our duty to stand firm, document the abuse, and expose the truth. Remember, your rights are not granted by government. They are inherent, and it's up to you to defend them. Stay vigilant, know the law better than the enforcers, and never be afraid to hold public officials accountable. Because when you do, even the cowards with tasers have no choice but to retreat in shame. What happens when you peacefully exercise your rights, only to be treated like a criminal for daring to speak out? In this encounter, a group of citizens conducts a street-level investigation to see whether their presence as homeless individuals will trigger police overreach. But things spiral fast, from casual conversation to illegal detainment, as officers jump to conclusions without facts in hand. The tension builds, voices rise, and accusations of unlawful detention take center stage. But how does it all end? Stick around, because this is a textbook example of what can happen when authority oversteps its bounds.
Oh,
I'm horny.
look at that glue.
I'm horny.
A lot of drug activity around here.
Okay, can I have you guys sit on the bench?
No.
Yep.
No.
Am I detained? You're gonna be, because right now we're having reports of people exposing themselves. And they just said there's two guys that were at 2nd and Main.
I don't know what 2nd and Main is. I'm not from
Yeah,
there.
we're 2nd Main.
Okay, 2nd and Main. is
You
right
might want to
there.
go do your investigation.
Well, that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, so I'll go do that then.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, I told you.
you can
Did I
drop
not
the
tell
attitude,
you?
right?
Nah, you can shut the f up. Don't tell me what to do.
Okay, you guys are both detained. Put your arms behind your back.
For what crime?
For our investigation.
You're gonna get a fucking lawsuit, you know that?
This guy might match the description of the suspect. This guy does not.
Oh, what do you know? What do you know? Maybe you should have did your fucking little thing, buddy.
Okay. And right now, my chief just had someone come into the department.
So what?
And
Who
there's two
cares?
guys trying to start a fight or something along the lines of that. So
Well, maybe you should do your investigation.
that's what I'm doing, and I'm trying to
Instead
do
of
that.
unlawfully detaining somebody, maybe that would be smart.
Okay.
Because clearly you don't know your job.
But when
But when what?
I'm trying to do my investigation, you tell me to shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
shut the fuck up. That's my freedom. You don't like it? Fuck you.
Okay.
Other than that,
I understand. That's your right.
Typical tyrant that does not. At least he knows it.
This guy the whole time. So the description was male in a checkered shirt, darker than in here, older.
Checkered shirt.
So I don't think that's
Oh wow, it seems like you're a retard and didn't do an investigation. Maybe this guy actually knows his job.
what's your name about it?
Yeah. And interference, remember, is a physical act.
No, it's not.
No, it is. I just want to court on this.
That's fine. That's fine. But
Am I still detained? Or you let go?
No, that's
I don't know what you want me to do.
You can talk to him.
So I'm not detained? I would like my property back.
one of
I'm
these
not.
guys matches the description of what I was told. So whereas they're causing this in the area, I don't think it's the guy that we're looking for. All right.
I'm still confused. I'm not detained anymore, right? Correct?
I never detained you in the
He
first
did.
place.
Sorry.
Yeah. Now I questioned you while you were being detained.
For our investigation.
You're gonna get a fucking lawsuit, you know that?
This guy might match the description of the suspect. This guy does not.
Oh, what do you know? What do you know? Maybe you should have did your fucking little thing, buddy.
Okay. And right now, my chief just had someone come into the department.
So what? Who
And there's
cares?
two guys trying to start a fight or something along the lines of that. So
Well, maybe you should do your investigation
that's what I'm
first.
doing, and I'm trying
Instead
to
of
do that.
unlawfully detaining somebody, maybe that would be smart.
Okay.
Because clearly you don't know your job.
But
But when what?
when I'm trying to do my investigation, you tell me to shut the fuck
Shut the fuck up. That's my freedom. You don't like it? Fuck you.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't.
No, I understand, sir. That's your right. So,
Typical tyrant that does not. At least he knows his fucking rights.
So the description was male in a checkered shirt, darker than in hair, older.
Checkered shirt.
The hell?
Oh wow, it seems like you're a retard and didn't do an investigation. Maybe this guy actually knows his
You're more than
job.
welcome to film.
Yeah,
Everything.
and interference, remember, is a physical act.
No, it's not.
No,
actually.
it is.
'Cause
I
if
just
you
be,
don't- if
I
you
just
don't,
want to court on this.
That's fine. That's fine. But we have
Am I
to be able
still
to talk to
detained?
this
You
young
let
guy.
go.
No, that's fine. You could talk to him.
So I'm not detained?
Uh-oh.
Property
Neither
back,
one of
I'm
these
not
guys
detained.
matches the description of what I was told. So I don't. Whereas they were causing this in the area, I don't think it's the guy that we're looking for. All right.
You've been awesome. What's your name and badge number?
My name is Reed Keiss. I'm lieutenant with the sheriff's office. My badge number is 6315. All right. Thank you guys for being patient while you're trying to figure out what's
the
going on.
traffic you had at the PD regarding two men at
I'm
Second
still
and Main?
confused. I'm not detained anymore, right? Correct?
I never detained you in the
He
first
did.
place.
So-
Now I questioned you while you were being detained.
Might want to learn how to investigate first, nerd. And learn that we have a freedom to say, F you, cuck. That's our freedom. Just because you don't like it, I don't give a shit. Honor your oath.
This video reminds us of a harsh truth. Your rights mean nothing if you don't know how to assert them. When law enforcement acts on baseless suspicions, it's not just an inconvenience. It's a direct assault on freedom. Always remember to stay calm, record everything, and challenge unlawful behavior in the moment. And most importantly, never let intimidation tactics silence you. The badge does not grant immunity from accountability. Stand your ground, know your rights, and force the system to answer for its abuses. What starts as a hilarious investigation soon turns into a bizarre clash between free speech and corporate paranoia. In this episode, two daring individuals armed with humor and a camera descend upon a factory in search of a mysterious Miss Ling Ling. But as playful banter fills the air, tensions rise when security gets involved and a hungry, offended employee calls in the police. Are they really breaking the law, or just breaking nerves? Get ready for a wild ride as we explore where the lines blur between public rights and private overreach.
Hello.
Hello.
This is private property. You cannot be on private property. And you need to delete all that camera.
But ma'am, I know what you've done.
No.
Ma'am, I know what you're doing here. Please. Here, ma'am, I have some stuff for you that will explain everything.
No, you need to get off the property.
This is public easement, sir?
You need to delete all that.
Sir, this is public easement?
No.
You're under investigation, sir. I'm lacking. Milk. Shit. Good morning. Hey, we're just doing what we got to do. Right now we're conducting an investigation. There was a women's that came out. She looked a bit big. I tried talking to her, but she said it sounded like she was cussing at me, and I didn't really like that. And she didn't want me to explain anything about the investigation. She went inside with a gentleman that was bald.
Okay, well, before we get started, you record me, I'm recording you. I'm Officer Connor, Denver Police, badge number 931.
Oh, hello, Connor.
Yeah, so what are you guys recording for, can I ask?
Yeah, an investigation.
An investigation, do you care to elaborate?
We're looking for somebody, last name Ling.
Okay, give me one second, I'm gonna go talk to her.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Thank you.
There's another women's. She's snitching. They're calling the boys in blue because we're investigating. That's just not right.
Sorry, she just wanted to talk to me about what's going on. Can you elaborate again what you guys are...
Yeah, we were sent out here to look for Miss Ling, Ling. Maybe if we could speak to the building manager. Maybe they could come out with an employment sheet of all the people there.
Okay, have you tried talking to them yet?
Well, the one woman's came over here to talk, but she was just yelling.
Was it that girl?
No, it was one that kind of looked like a boy, but it was like big, bigger than her. She's wearing blue.
So here's what I talked to her. She's the security manager here. They have
Securitas.
So they have the right to ask you to leave their property. Okay.
Yeah.
This is their property, so they do have the right to ask you to leave.
But this is public easement, sir.
What's that?
This is public easement.
This is their property.
There's no sidewalk. So.
Okay, so here's the deal. They is there anything I can help you try to get from them that maybe?
Yeah, if you want to get me the visitor roster, or if they could find Miss Ling, Ling, first name Ming,
Ming.
Yep.
Do you mind if I ask your gentleman's names?
I go by Billy.
Billy? Is that your name on your ID?
No, it's my undercover name.
Undercover name, I got you.
We're just on public easement. Okay. Or else we'll just be in the road. Right. I don't want to turn into roadkill because there's some big cars out here, there's trucks.
They pick us, scoop us up, and grind us into hot dogs.
Well, that's always...
Yeah, we don't want that to happen.
No, this is Oscar Mayer. It should be a fun place to be.
Is there anything I can get more details about Ming Ling? About what?
She's a Chinese woman, 35 to 39 years of age. Just a Chinese woman that we do believe is missing. We do believe she is inside. We were sitting here by Lester, so we're just trying to get the details.
Who's Lester?
Lester Green. It's our boss.
Okay, where is he located at?
Well, right now, Waterloo.
Waterloo, okay. Is you guys with like an agency, or are you with a company? Or?
Yeah, it's he told us not to talk about it, but we are with an agency.
Okay.
Or a network.
Let me see what I can do. I'll meet with you guys here in a second.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what. I'm a proponent for exercising your First Amendment rights. I'm all for that. That's what I'm here to help enforce. I'll be right back with you guys. Okay. I want to. Then we'll go from there. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. You said Billy, right?
Yeah, Billy.
Do you have
Harry.
Harry? Billy and Harry?
B.
I'm sorry. You said Harry.
B.
Harry B.
Harry
Gotcha,
with an
gotcha.
H and an A and an R and another R and a Y
Yep.
on the end.
All right.
There's another one that. I don't know what the deal is. Is there something going on?
I don't know. Maybe they know.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm getting nervous.
You guys know that.
We're undercover.
Yeah, I'm undercover. Hey, doing pretty good. You know, we're just out here investigating, trying to get the women's out here, and she just went inside and yelled at us.
Who's that?
The big women's wearing blue.
So you don't have not tried to meet anybody?
Well, we're looking for Ming.
They've already asked you guys to leave, so in my opinion, they're going to be willing to get out of the end.
I hope they will, though. Maybe they were nervous. I don't know.
You guys walk here?
Yeah, my back really hurts too.
Mine too.
Lester does want the information, so if we could just get a paper, maybe see if she's in here. Since you're boys in blue, if they want to give you information if she is, that'd help out a lot.
What information do you need?
Just to see if Miss Ling, L-I-N-G, is inside or has been inside for the past week.
Miss Ling?
Yeah, we're looking for Miss Ling. That's the investigation.
I'm guessing they're not going to give you that without a subpoena from the court.
Well, if they want to help the investigation, though, you know, I'm not trying to get them in trouble or nothing. I just want to verify if she is there.
Call them, see what they want to do for you.
So did they have her or a list?
Cooperate with any sort of investigation you have going?
Of course. Well, that just leads me to believe that they are, in fact, potentially harboring her, or they know where she's at.
She had, the lady that I talked to had no idea of investigating. No idea.
Okay. Well, that's some BS. But
Is your guys' van by chance?
no, he asked that. No, the U-Haul.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Small dog.
We didn't go on their property. That just makes me believe that she probably is here. Do appreciate you going in and, you know, trying to see if she is.
You guys good?
Yeah.
All
All right, thank you, sir. You guys have a good day. There
This
could be
story is a perfect reminder. Never let fear or authority intimidate you out of your rights. Whether you're filming hot dogs or questioning power, stand firm and know the law. Public spaces belong to the people, and as long as you're on the right side of the line, you have every right to question, record, and even have a little fun while doing it. But always stay sharp, because the ones who call the cops over a joke might just be the ones most threatened by your freedom.